Hey guys, it's Holly Madison. Welcome back to my channel. I'm taking you to Haunted Overload today in New Hampshire. It's a really cool haunted house maze, but we're going in the daytime because I want to see all the amazing build outs. It's on this really beautiful farm. I was so happy to be here because it's like fall wonderland. We're here, it's very cold, and my biggest concern right now is I have to pee so bad. So hopefully they have restrooms and not just porta potties. Update, they have restrooms here, so I'm very excited. I noticed that like toilet seat covers aren't the biggest thing out here, so I'm making my own toilet seat covers out of toilet paper. Look at how beautiful it is. I was so happy to be here. We had to get some of their treats too. They sell like apple strudel and pumpkin donuts and apple cider donuts. The pumpkin donuts were my favorite out of all the goodies. It was so delicious. This is the unassuming entrance, corn maze vibes. Here we have some creepy creatures as we're getting into the start of the maze. So you definitely get your money's worth at the Haunted Overload. We went through the maze and I feel like we spent at least a good hour there. Granted, we were stopping to take a lot of pictures, but it's definitely like worth making the trip out there. Like it's a long maze and the atmosphere is just amazing. I can't really say enough about it. I had so much fun. My Instagram is loaded with some of the pictures we took. And look at this haunted house. It's so dreamy. Like these sets are just so intricate and well done, and haunted dolls. So we just went to Haunted Overload. It was so amazing. Definitely worth it if you want to go. We took 5 million pictures. And we are headed to this weird place called Ponyhenge, which I guess is like a field where people drop off like old hobby horse type things. What do you call those things that kids have that are like the plastic horses?
Just a rocking horse, I guess.
Like a rocking horse, or the ones that used to be attached to old like metal springs. So we're gonna go check it out. Ponyhenge is located kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It's a residential area, but you can see there's lots of wide open spaces. It's maybe like an hour and a half away from Salem. I'm here at Ponyhenge. You guys, I thought I was like super slick peeing in the grass, and this guy walks by with his dog. So the next morning we were back in Salem. Look at this little graveyard here. I'm fascinated with these old graveyards. And look, there doesn't really seem to be enough room for a whole casket. Interesting. Anyway, we wanted to go to Witch Picks to get our witch pictures taken, and we were a little early for our appointment. So we're waiting for our witch picture appointment, and we're just walking around trying to find some good souvenirs before we go. I survived the 2020 global pandemic. So this was an oddity store I really wanted to visit. My friend Brittany told me about it, but unfortunately it was closed. But look at how beautiful the building is. I definitely want to come back. I've got a buddy, I've got a buddy.
He loves you.
I've got a buddy. So for the last night of our trip, Angel and I are heading to Boston. We are going to stay at the Omni Parker Hotel, which is supposed to be very haunted. We're not going to do an investigation or anything, but we will rock around and tell you what feels creepy. So this is our little room at the Omni Parker Hotel. The rooms aren't like super nice. Like it's a very pretty, cute old hotel with a very ornate entryway. But if you want like more of like a modern, fancy, updated room, this might not be the place for you, but it's the kind of place I like. And I love that we have a view of the cemetery. We're gonna go visit it. We are masking it up. We're gonna go walk around Boston, try and find some fun stuff. So the first place we went was the graveyard at the church right across the street from the Omni Parker Hotel. I'm just in love with these old New England graveyards, if I haven't said that enough. And then there was this weird like caged thing in the corner of the graveyard. And I thought it was like a creepy like Silence of the Lambs torture dungeon. But we asked, and really it was just, there's like a train or a subway down there or something. So not as sinister as I thought, but it still has like kind of a cool, creepy look to it. Very fascinating. Troll door. We walked around the neighborhood toward Acorn Street for a while, and it was just a really cute, beautiful fall neighborhood. A lot of the houses were decorated for Halloween. Okay, this building is very cute. Look at this Harvest Bounty. We found Acorn Street, which is a really picturesque street in Boston, which dates back to the 1700s. Oops, no trespassing, sorry. I looked into the history. It was an area where before the Civil War, a lot of free black people lived, and a lot of people who lived there helped with the Underground Railroad, which is cool. Oh, look at my minestrone. It looks terrible, but it was actually really good. Some of the best minestrone I've ever had. Back at the hotel. So I got in the shower and washed off all my makeup, forgetting that I was still going to vlog. So the first ghoul you're gonna see tonight is me. Hi. I'm with Angel, but you know, we're both trying to stay off camera as much as possible because we already showered and stuff. So we're gonna go see if this place is spooky. The Omni Parker Hotel dates back to 1855, but it burned down around the 20s and was rebuilt, I believe. There's the restaurant, it's closed. A lot of restaurants are still closed on the East Coast. I think that's sad. The lobby is really beautiful. I love the elevator doors, so pretty. So according to the lore of the Omni Parker Hotel, the elevators will sometimes be called to the third floor without anyone pressing a button. And the room 303 is supposed to be haunted. Now it's a closet for cleaning supplies. We are headed up to the mezzanine to find the mirror. Wait, where are we going?
What, is that it?
Ah, that's it. Okay. There it is. They have this plaque here and it says, "Look closely and see reflections of Dickens as he practiced a Christmas carol." And I feel like that's just somebody being poetic. But I feel like people are reading this and taking it literally, like, oh my God. Okay, we are looking for rooms 1012, 1040, and 1078. Let's go to 1040 first. This hallway feels so creepy. The second I turned the corner, I was like, ooh.
Really?
Like, yeah.
And that creepy short door at the end is not.
I know. Like, I don't know if it's just because it's a short hallway. Maybe it feels a little claustrophobic.
No, I feel a little weird too.
Yeah?
No, I do.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like.
Yeah, I feel like when I came around the corner here, it was just like, ooh. Like right here, I just felt like, not like being pushed back, but kind of.
No, I feel
just
like.
I feel grosser as I'm coming down here.
No, I feel it too. It
Ew.
feels weird, like my body has chills.
I feel when I turned the corner here too, I felt like the tiniest bit of pressure on my throat. This is a yuck floor.
I agree.
Because I didn't feel this on the third floor. Like I know on the third floor we were going there looking, thinking, oh, it's supposed to be a haunted room. But this floor feels nasty. And our floor doesn't feel like this.
No. And also I've been freezing this whole time and I feel a weird like warmth
Ew.
in my blood.
Yeah, if you want to come stay here and look for stuff, ask for the 10th floor.
That's not it?
No.
Oh.
1078.
What's not here?
Where is it? Where is it? It's supposed to be down there. Do you think they took away the number?
Maybe they did.
All right, let's look one more time because here we have the sign. So 1078 should be down here. 1075.
Sorry.
1077. 1080. 1076. I thought I heard somebody move in there.
No.
So now we're looking for rooms 1040 and 1012. This is room 1040. It's right here in kind of a crossroads, if you will. You have like 3 hallways converging right here at 1040 and 12. Here we are. So we're gonna go downstairs and ask the very nice woman at the check-in desk if there ever was a room 1078. Was it haunted? Did they renumber the room because it had a bad reputation? What's going on with 1078? And honestly, I've just been having such a weird Mercury retrograde where I swear I read signs wrong, or I'll sign up for something with a very clear memory of what I selected. Like with my witch pictures, I selected a certain backdrop when I booked it online, and then I show up at the shop and they're like, no, you booked a different thing. I look on my receipt, I did book the different thing. So I'm almost like, did I even read the signs correctly? So I wouldn't even be surprised if she tells me to go back up there and be like, the 1078 was right in front of your face. But we'll go find out.
There.
I know. But I feel like that's been happening to me. I feel like I've been having weird glitches in the matrix. Did I tell you about... You guys are going to think I'm insane or really stupid. But did I tell you about how I was doing like a baking night with the kids? And so I went to Target. I bought all these baking supplies. And I remember I wanted to make cupcakes and a cake. So I bought 2 separate box cakes. And I got home and I was unpacking everything on the kitchen island, and it was kind of a mess. And I remember looking to see how many boxes of cake I bought. And I was like, okay, I have the white cake. Like I very much noticed it was like a white cake. And then I have a yellow cake. And I noticed that too. And I'm like, okay. So I continue putting stuff away. And then when I go back looking for the other cake box, it's gone. And I ask everybody in the house, did you see a cake box? Did somebody move a cake box? Nobody saw the cake box. Nobody moved the cake box. I thought I was going crazy. I put everything away, cleaned everything up, looked in cupboards in case somebody did put it away and weren't telling me, look through the trash everywhere. That other box of cake was gone.
Just gone.
Yeah. And I'm feeling so stupid when I'm asking everybody else in the house. I'm like, I think I had a glitch in the Matrix moment, but I swear and it was too high up for the kids to reach, so they didn't take it. But I'm like, I looked specifically for how many cake boxes I had, and there were 2, and one was a white cake and one was a yellow cake, and the white cake is just missing.
Did it go missing in your car where other things have gone missing, where that little joker has maybe?
I know, no, because I had it in the kitchen. Okay. That's when I noticed it. Because as I was unpacking stuff, I'm like, okay, do I have enough cake to make a cake and cupcakes? Yeah. And I was like, okay, there's the white box and there's the yellow box. Because I kind of just had like thrown so much stuff in my cart at Target that I couldn't have told you when I got home how many cake boxes I got. Because it was like, you know how they have all the Halloween stuff and you're having fun and you're throwing it in there. But when I got home, I was like, okay, I need to make sure I actually bought enough cake mix. Yeah. So I went through it and I'm like, okay, there's the white cake box and the yellow cake box. And the white cake box just completely disappeared.
That's fucking weird.
I know. So we'll see if room 1078 exists. Okay, so we are back on the 10th floor because we talked to the very nice woman at the check-in counter, and she said that room 1078 had been taken out of commission because it was so haunted. Well, she didn't say because it was so haunted. She's just like, we have a couple haunted rooms, and a few of them, like 303, have been taken out of commission, and they are now storage closets. So we are looking for what we think might used to have been 1078. She didn't say they were renumbered. She said they were completely taken out of commission. So we're going back and we're trying to figure out what door we think it was. We also saw a ghost tour happening in the lobby of the hotel, and we thought about jumping in because, you know, we know a few things now. So, okay, well, here's an extra door, but does that make sense? No. Mm-mm. We're still right next to 1068. I don't know. We say that again. I'll film the back of your head.
I wonder if like the room was like here and they just like cemented it all up and like putted it so it's not in there.
That would make sense because, I mean, number-wise, that's where it would be. Well, look at this. This used to be a door.
Yeah, that's for sure a door. Oh my God, that's for sure a door.
So they gave us this nice little paper. You can find more information online, but this is just kind of like a cursory recap of some of their ghostly stories. It's cool that they hand it out because a lot of hotels don't embrace their haunted lineage. You know, they want to like hide it.
Which is so silly because people love that shit.
I know, it's annoying. Like, I get it if you don't want that to be your identity, but at least like cater to those who are interested.
Yeah, because there's
But some people are just like turn their noses up at it. The boring folks. I wish like the bar was open or something so we could like get up to more mischief.
I know. We could always drop in the ghost group.
Oh, I know. Should we see if they're still down there?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
just slide in.
Yeah. What do they say when they kick you out of a walking tour that you didn't pay to be in? Like, how are they going to address that with us? Be like,
I'm sorry, ma'am.
yo.
I'll be like, well, we're staying here, so we're just walking.
Yeah. The ghost tour is gone. We cannot join. Darn it.
It's still only 9:40.
I know. We're finishing the night with an apple strudel from the Haunted Overload Farm. Very delicious. Before I go on my cleanse when I get home to make up for this trip. So I bought so much stuff. I don't think it's all going to fit in my luggage, but I'm doing pretty good. Check it out. I'm almost there. Almost have it zipped up. I'm going to do it. Hallelujah. I got it done. Last hurrah, guys. We're headed home.